everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII, or Dragon Quest XI. And we are in Gallipolis. We are breaking the plot as much as possible. Oh dear, I came here to research Erdwin's lantern. I'm an astronomer, you see, but now it's gone and disappeared, so I'm not sure what to do. Some of my colleagues have managed to find some shards of the lantern out in the desert, though. I've seen a couple, and they look absolutely fascinating. I'd love to perform a few experiments on one. But I've heard that the desert's crawling with monsters. There's no way someone like me could venture out there on a shard hunt. You look like you could handle yourself, though. I don't suppose you'd be able to go out there and find one for me, would you? Yes. Really? Oh, thank you. As far as I heard it, the shards have been turning up in the desert to the north of Gallipolis. If you could find one and bring it to me, I'd be ever so grateful. I'll be waiting here for you, all right? So that's where I actually thought that the rose was gonna be, is where this thing is. So we're very happy we got the north of Gallipolis campsite, because it's gonna make this little trip a lot faster. Vicious Drac Mages! Hotto! I'm kidding, they look fun.
This'll make your blood run cold! Blow away! Another day, another victory. The great Sylvando grows even greater.
Sylvando got a level up. Oh, and he got the good version of Oomph. That's awesome. But we still haven't gotten a level up for Eric yet. Oh, these guys. Alright. I'm gonna run this way. And around here. So there's still several monsters in this area we have to defeat, but again, I'm more worried about just kind of shaking things up and seeing how they, you know, how they roll out. Now, I believe the piece of Erdwin's lantern is... I can see it from here, but I think there's one of those cactus guys over there. Yeah, see? There's two of them. And that one is way, way too close. I found a lantern shard. You should take it to the astronomer near the paddock in Gallipolis. Well, that's fine. Okay, so lantern shard, and now we can head to Hotto. Oh, Doge Rotundo was the inaugural winner of the hotly contested Signore Universo contest. Alright, so here's another quest finessed with whatever transgressed. I can't prove any of my theories until I perform the necessary experiments. I simply can't do that without a lantern shard. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Does this mean you found a lantern fragment for me? Yes. You have? Oh, thank you so much. I'll start preparing my experiments right away. But these are... Oh gosh, now this is fascinating. Do you see these runes on the shards you brought me? They're the same ones that are on the runes in the desert. The ones that are said to date from ancient times. This reinforces my theory that Erdwin's lantern contained the power of the ancient hero for whom it was named. The meaning of the runes is a bit more mysterious, though. Something like, entrusted to you, people of the future. What does that mean? Did Erdwin entrust us with his power? I'm gonna need to research this in a lot more depth. This lantern shard could potentially lead to some really groundbreaking discoveries. Thank you for going to all the trouble of getting it for me. Here, a little token of my gratitude. 3 agates of evolution. Alright, so there's a quest done. We're just blazing through these things. And now we can get out of here. And go to Hotto and get another couple regions of... Ah, whoa, hey, guy. You almost made me run into you. If Eric doesn't level up, it's a shame that we didn't do this without him, because... I mean, he did come up a couple levels. I think he's like level 39 or something. Which is one of the reasons it's hard to tell whether or not he levels up. Is because he would level up less than everybody else. And we're not getting a ton of experience from all of this stuff. And I know I'm skipping sparkly spots, because we're going to have to come back to a lot of these places. Or we're going to just come back to them to... pick up sparkly spots and lantern pieces and stuff like that. Alright, great. I should go check out the forge. See what I've gotten. Focus by 3 and triple whammy. It's a single strike with triple the standard strength. Okay. So we'll save our game here. And when we come back, for the rest of this video, I've got to go eat, and then I'll come back for the second half of this. Okay, so... the Cryptic Crypt is this way, and we should go there. Did we get the red thing over here? I mean, it doesn't look like we did. It's a banishing blade. Oh, it's a two-handed sword. Oh, okay. About the scale shield +3. Alright. Whoa, you're just gonna hang out here? Can I get around you? I can. Fun stuff. Oh, shit, they're just normal she slimes.
Fake victory!
Well, okay, we don't have to worry about those. Probably any of these enemies. No, that was not the right way. Alright, we come up here, we talk to this guy. What? You're asking if I'm Melodorine's father? How rude. Do I look like an old man to you? I'm Melodorine's cousin, Melodorette. Okay, well, it's great. There's a bunch of them in here, by the way. Okay, I fell there. Which means I have to be able to go this way. Which means I have to be able to go this way. And then here's another one. Am I Melodorine's father? Don't be silly, I'm her uncle! Lippy. Fetted's twice my age. Do I really look old enough to have a daughter in school? Honestly, what are you thinking? You all look the same to me. Okay. So only one of these is the right way around, and it's... I think it's this one. It is. Wow. Okay. What's that? Laddie? Am I Melodorine's father? No, I'm her grandfather! Malfonse. Or Malfonse? How could you get me and my boy confused? Fetted's busy brewing up a batch of pungent perfume back there in his laboratory. Or laboratory. Here's another one. Am I Fetted? No! I'm only just crawled out of my grave. Nobody's even given me a name yet. Oh. Then you can be, Ronald. Am I Melodorine's daddy? Of course not. I'm Bjertrand, and I'm only 8 years old. Okay. I don't understand how any of this works. Oh, hello. It's strange to see a human here. How can I help you? Okay, tells the walking corpse that he's looking for Melodorine Della Morgue's father, Fetted. Oh, is that so? Well, you're in luck. I'm Fetted. She's not in any trouble, is she? And explains it's run out of pungent perfume and has sent him to bring her back into the bottle. Poor girl, she's at a delicate age, you know. Being the only walking corpse in an all-girls school must be hard enough without worrying about how she smells. Dangerous monsters have been prowling around outside the crypt recently, so some of my shipments have been delayed. Thanks so much for offering to take her a bottle. Here you go, one vial of my finest and most pungent perfume. A flagon of pungent perfume. Cool. Thank you again, adventurer. Oh, and be sure to tell Melodorine I'm thinking of her, won't you? Okay. So I can do that. We might as well go check out this area, too. See if any of these are open. But I think that they're all... Like, this one's open just naturally. But yeah, they're all just locked tight with... Okay. So we'll go back to the Mini Metal Academy. Take care of this one. And then we'll go to Hotto, and then we'll be done. We'll be done marking off places, and we can go back to the inn. See what's up there. And I should see... Oh, wait. The Grotto del... whatever. The quest catalog Do we have any of these that are... Quest can't be accepted? Okay. So there's 2 more we could take on. One in Porto Valor and one in Hotto. Hello again, did you find my daddy? Have you brought me a bottle of pungent perfume? That's it, my daddy's secret formula. Oh, I don't know how to thank you. You've saved my life. Here, you should take this. It's the least you deserve. You made me the happiest girl in the whole wide world. Hee hee hee. We get the Hades helm. All right. So no more campsites in this area. All we have to do is get to the town. And clearly there are new enemies to fight here as well, but what are you gonna do? You can't fight everything all the time. Alright. So here's Hotto. Welcome to Hotto. Alas, your timing is poor. A beast is abroad. You wish to know more? Seek Miko in the temple. Learn there of our plight. I actually don't care to do that. And the reason is because that's not what this is about. I'm not about, like, taking on quests and such. Well, I mean, I'm about taking on quests and such. I'm just not about, like, beating things up. I just want the zoomable locations. Came all the way from Heliodor to sample the waters here and enjoy their supposed wrinkle-reducing properties, but I must confess the experience left me rather cold, literally. If I want to look 20 years younger, I'm going to need veritable clouds of piping hot steam, not this dreadful lukewarm excuse for a sauna. I spoke to the fellow who runs the place, and he said something about them having used a substance called fire brimstone to heat the water in the past, but that had become rather difficult to find of late. I say, you look like a nice, kind young man. There's something about the sheen of your hair that I instinctively trust. I wonder if you might do me an enormous favor and seek out some of this fiery brimstone. So yeah, why not? Oh, I knew you were a fine young man who would never refuse a request from a damsel in distress. Apparently this brimstone substance can only be obtained by defeating a monster known as a lava lampling. According to the owner of this tepid bathhouse, they can be found on Mount Fuji. It couldn't be more precise than that, so I suppose you'll just have to have a jolly good look around. Now there's no time for dawdling. Find that fire brimstone so that we can beat the heat. So we can heat the water here properly and build up the head of steam I need to make my wrinkles vanish. Okay, Some Like It Hotto. You should see the movie Some Like It Hot, by the way, if you haven't. It has Marilyn Monroe and Jack Lemmon in it. Tony something or other. Tony Curtis. Alright. So now, that's kind of everything, right? Oh, the sea gate. There's somebody standing by the sea gate here. And I need to get a quest from them. And then the Font de Gondolia? Or something? would have the salt I need, but, I mean, there's still other... Okay, where's my quest person here? Oh, it's like straight ahead. Por favor, amigo, please listen to this tale of woe. A monster known as the Knight Aberrant is haunting the Erie. He was once a noble caballero, but was somehow transformed into a monster. His sense of knightliness has disappeared completely, and he commits the most wicked acts. Es terrible. Someone must put an end to the evil ways of this disgrace to chivalry and restore the reputation of caballeros everywhere. It will not be easy, of course, but there is a certain pep power that I am sure could be used to put him in his place. You appear to have something of the caballero about you, friend. Would you be willing to confront the so-called knight and smite him in the name of justice? And, yeah. Which is gracias, friend. Now, the pep power that you will need to use to put this knight aberrant in his place is called Arise. Must be performed by 3 able swordsmen. Bring 2 such warriors with you to the Erie and unleash merry hell. Vamos, amigos! You must make the knight aberrant pay the price for breaking the promises of the pledge. Okay, well that's way in our future. So now we have a ton of quests. So we have that salt one. We have this one that can't be accepted, probably because we haven't been to the area. We have, this one. And then these. And there's a man in the harbor in Gondolia. Huh. We have time for one more. I mean, we don't really, but... But I would rather have them kind of all, you know, accepted at this point. So he's by the harbor. Oh, he's all the way at the end of the town. Alright, well, off we run. Ah, La Brisa Marina. Every time I stand here and smell the sea, I remember the adventures I had when I'm young. I was un capitano, you see, the captain of a ship. Every day, me and my crew, we sail the ocean and look for the treasure. We find a lot, but one day we find something very, very special indeed. The name is the Sage's Stone, the Santa Cielo. Still, I remember the moment I see it for the first time. Alas, ragazzo. This is not the story with a happy ending. When we sail back to Gondolia with all our treasure, there is a terrible storm, una tempesta molto terribile. Our ship, it is wrecked upon the rocks. Fortunately, we all survive, and I tried to jump into the sea to save our treasures, but my crew, they hold me back. I simply watch as all of my beautiful treasures sink to the bottom of the sea. It's still down there now, I suppose. My dear old ship, my treasures, the fabulous Sage's Stone. Listen, ragazzo, I want to see the stone again, just one more time before I die. See, can you help? Can you find it for me? Yeah. Veramente. I don't expect you to say yes. I expect you to think I am totally crazy. Allora, the place where my ship sank, it is due east of Heliodor. That is where you must look, ragazzo. Sage's Stone is there still, I am certain. E certo. Of course, it is no easy thing to find the treasure at the bottom of the sea. It is impossible from the surface for a start. You must dive down and look closely at the ocean floor. I know it is a difficult request, and I know I have many details to help you, but I have faith, Ragazzo. I know you find the Sage's Stone, and you bring here to show me. Alright. It's gonna take a while, buddy. What's this guy got going on? It's good to see you again, friend. Everyone in the city, they worry about you after the fall, I think. Allora, I announce your safe return to the people soon, but first I must finish the conversation with our new visitore. They say to me they worry about their friends. They all flee from the bed of the sea together, but now they don't know where they are. I wish we could help, but I don't know how. Oh, neat! You guys! The sight of the luminaries put a smile on one's face, but alas, this is not the time or place. We fled the seabed of dear Nautica, for a horrible beast has been released and attacked our home sweet home. Alazarin is his name, and he is to blame for all this chaos and disaster. The Lord of Shadow is his wicked master. Our paths have crossed once more, so I must implore, please settle this score. Win back the sea. This is our plea. Send Alizarin a Slytherin. Wow, nice rhymes. Alizarin is mighty in both weight and height, and perniciously, undeliciously vicious. Should you seek to make right our pitiful plight, you must run at the sight of his crimson light. Okay. Gulp, I hear it, I fear it, in the seas near the snows, where the pillar of light stands tall and bright. Luminary, you must suppress him. We must repossess the place we love best. Yeah, that's a thing that I'll be doing. You guys don't worry about it. So he's up north, near that place that you sink to go to wherever, Stiflheim. Which is crappy because we have to get to Stiflheim. I mean, not right now. At some point. Alright, let's get to a campsite. And does it really matter? Suppose we go here, because we should at some point continue the plotline. And get a bunch of plotline things done, because plotline. And so what we'll do, I guess, is we'll go explore the next region, which is the Dundersill region. And we'll actually do that. We'll get any new sparkly spots. We'll fight monsters. Try to get our levels up a little bit. Where's our priest person? Oh, they're in the inn, right? There was a guy for a quest back here, but that was it. Closest town is many miles away. I suggest you rest at the inn here and say a few prayers before continuing your journey. What brings you... Okay. And the reason we're going to do the Dundersill part next instead of Octagonia is because I think Octagonia is harder. You may disagree with me, and you may be right. But I think it's harder. So, when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.